All right, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you guys are having a good night. Hope you guys hear all the fireworks that are going on because they are going on like crazy outside over here. But they just slowed down for the last 30 minutes, so the police might have rolled through. uh, they're illegal here in Colorado, even sparklers. Jeez. But, anyways, this is a story that I've been anxiously wanting to share with everybody. And this is the best version of it that I've been wanting to post because there's so many different versions of it, but it's mostly in Spanish because it's not American. This is not happening in America. This is, I believe, in Spain. And the narrator, I believe, I mean, he looks of Spanish origin. I believe he's, been able to, what's the word I'm looking for here? God damn it, I can't think of the word. Anyways, he's been able to tell us what is going on, uh, you know, through the messages and through the eyes of what's happening. Um, so I hope you guys find this interesting because it definitely blew my mind away. So yeah, let's get to it.
What if you woke up one day to the terrifying reality that you were the only one left on Earth? Meet Javier, aka Unicosobreviviente, which means lone survivor. He claims to have woken up in a hospital with no recollection of who he was. When he wakes up, he notices that there's no nurses, no doctors, nobody in the hospital at all. When he goes outside to investigate, there's no cars moving, nobody on the streets, not even a bird flying in the air. Yeah, no animals. Now he's recording all of these videos and people are asking so many questions, including myself. At first glance, when you watch these videos, they're very entertaining. You're like, oh, he must be recording them early in the morning. Maybe he did it during one of the lockdowns. He just filmed a bunch of videos and he's just releasing them now, but that's not so. The more I watched, the more I became scared. If you've ever watched movies like I Am Legend, shows like The Walking Dead, you know that there's a lot of money involved in those production sets. Millions of dollars on CGI to make it look like the world is desolate. Now Javier is only using his phone to film and uploading these videos barely edited onto TikTok. And he lives in a very big city. Now, as he starts getting his memory back, he remembers that he was in 2021. When he looks at computers, looks at his phone, everything is exactly the same as 2021, except all the dates on every electronic device is saying 2027. He realizes that there's some sort of connection between 2021 and 2027. He still has access to the internet, and he's even shown different locations, exact coordinates to where he's at and leaving things. This is something like a parallel world, a different dimension, but a connection from 2027 where he's at and 2021. What I find rather fascinating and unique is he's going to these places that are populated. And that's what makes me wonder, like, did he really do this during lockdowns and just leave those things there and then had this master plan of people finding them later on? You're not going to want to miss this because the story gets even crazier. And I know what you're thinking, like, this cannot be real. There is something that he's doing, maybe some virtual reality, maybe some tricks with his camera, maybe he's paying people. Valencia, Spain is huge. It's home to about 2.5 million people. When you see some of these videos, even during lockdowns, you can see birds in the air. You can see, I mean, this is, of course, other videos that people are posting of where he's been. There are people there, very crowded areas. I put myself in his shoes, like, he's probably really scared. He's by himself. What would you do? Think about it. I mean, this surpasses every fear. Imagine being all alone. Us human beings, like, we have a connection. We have a connection to other people, to animals. We need that connection. We need those relationships. nobody around. You're alone. If something happens to you, like, that's it. It's just you. Now, this is where it gets interesting. There's followers of his on his TikTok videos requesting certain locations for him to go and explore and to show that there's no one there. We're not just talking about regular places. These are historic landmarks in Valencia, Spain. Churches, hospitals, even a soccer stadium. Some have argued that he's going early in the morning, but he continues to prove people wrong. In this video, Javier shows a comment on the screen, and the comment says this: all your videos are made super early in the morning at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. when there's no one around. He then goes with this comment on the screen to a heavily populated part of the city with a clock, a public clock, and shows that the time is 5:46 p.m. I think that's military time. And I don't know about you, I mean, here in America at 5 o'clock, it's rather busy. People are just getting out of work. That's considered rush hour.
Hi, we are Woodger.
It makes you...
Now, this is Javier's TikTok page. I encourage you to go check it out, give him a follow, let him know that Omar sent you. Now, when I first came across this TikTok page, you know, I was like, it's all in Spanish. Now, luckily for me, I know how to read Spanish. I mean, yeah, Spanish was my very first language. Fun fact about your boy Omar Gosh TV here. There's some things that I don't know. I would say English is my primary language. Okay, so this person pretty much says go inside of an airport. I understand that there's maybe some travel restrictions here and there, but I don't know. I mean, it even shows flights there and it shows the times. I mean, this place is just completely empty. Lights flickering there. This person said they'll give him $500,000 if they do that. You know, he goes into the bathroom, completely empty. Somebody here in the comments of that video said, why don't you go into an airplane? And I think it's great. I think it's really fun looking at some of the comments. Grab a video passing through the river or passing by the river. And I mean, you can see there's no cars on the streets, nobody walking around. I mean, I don't even see birds in the sky. I mean, pay attention and see if you see any birds in the sky. I mean, I'm looking. I've been looking. You guys might be able to help me on this. I mean, I don't understand. So somebody says to go to a Mercedes dealership and grab a Mercedes. So he finds his key right here, and I guess he's looking around to see what car this key belongs to, and he finds it. It's right outside. I mean, how was he able to do this upon request? Somebody requested him to go to a Mercedes dealership, and look, he's driving the car. He's the only one on the street, and this looks like dusk. There's somebody in the comment of this video saying, I'm starting to believe that what you're going through is real now. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm believing it too. This guy is trapped in another dimension, not just in time, but you know, some sort of connected world, except there's nobody in his world but him. And this one right here, he goes to the Palacio de Marquez, and they said they'll give him $500,000, and he's in there, a place that would be very busy, usually filled with people. Nobody there. Busy city. No security guards. Nobody. Anyways, let's move on to the next. In this video, he has some keychains, still looking around for birds. Don't see any, but he hides his keychain and leaves a latitude and longitude location right on the screen for somebody to find this. being that there's a connection between 2027 and 2021. If he leaves something behind, somebody's going to find it. Hides it in a tree. I mean, this is fascinating. Either that or, I mean, this guy is a pro when it comes to editing and special effects. But what makes this crazy, I mean, you can still see nobody in the background. But let's go to the next clips here. People are actually sharing that they found his keychain.
So see, what I'm talking about is, and you guys can look it up. Yeah, first look, oh, that's just fake. They're just editing it out, this and that. What they can do with computers nowadays, you know, it'd be quick and easy. But what I had read was it's not as easy and quick and seamless as you think, because you would be seeing little, like if it was rushed and done half-assed, you would be able to be seeing like these little, not glitches, but just little, you know, telltale signs that, okay, this has been touched up by graphics, you know, or by CGI. And none of it appears to be the case. And besides, it takes like tons of man hours to get rid of like all of these people, you know, the dog, the guy is infatuated with birds. So I don't know why he keeps on mentioning birds, but yeah, I mean, it's a trip. And that's what I was looking up right here. It's like, you know, how long like does it normally take for something like that to occur? And so I'm just like, yeah, I'm just shocked that this is actually going on. So, yeah, interesting story.
With the coordinates that he gave them. Now, this person is also showing that the area that he was in is a populated area. You can see people walking their dogs. You can see people jogging, having picnics, and there it is. There's the keychain right there. He put a note there for them. This guy is in shock. Here's another one right here. The guy found it. I mean, did he go out early in the morning when nobody was around and film these shots right before he posted the video? I don't know. I don't know. That's what makes this so cool. This one right here, somebody tells him, why don't you go to the subway? Nobody there. Nobody at the subway. And I don't know if you've seen that shot of him walking in. It's still daytime. How is there nobody around? I mean, I know that there's some lockdowns in certain countries, but there's still people doing things. There's still people out there. Maybe he has some connections to, I mean, I know that when the lockdowns were first happening, I mean, you can get arrested for being in some parts of certain cities, you know, depending on where you're at. I mean, he's walking around and there's nobody around. I mean, look, he just gets right past the gate. Don't need your Metro card, bud. Nope, nope. A lot of these videos, people are challenging him to go to certain places. On this one, somebody challenged him, why don't you go back to the hospital? See if you can find some information about yourself, maybe some paperwork. So he goes to the hospital. I mean, this is his vision of when he woke up in the hospital and he didn't know where he was. I mean, that had been so confusing. Nobody around, and you can clearly see there's nobody around. And it says here that he found some paperwork on him, and he shows it. I guess he found that necklace too, but it says his name there. Somewhere it does say the date too. Yeah, 2021. Weird. Okay, this one by far has to be probably my favorite for good reason. It's scary. He goes to the zoo. I don't know. I mean, did they take the animals out of the zoo? And still, like, how was he able to have access to a zoo? You can see they still have fountains running. I still don't see birds in the sky. This looks like an area where there would probably be maybe some chimpanzees, some large cats, maybe an elephant or two. There's no animals at the zoo. They all disappeared. That was probably where the gorillas were. Bigfoot. But yeah, there's no animals. Where'd the animals go? Is this an abandoned zoo? It looks pretty kept up. The lawn is freshly mowed. The landscape looks nice. I mean, as you can see in the earlier shots, the fountains were on in the water. Where are the animals? This one's pretty cool. So he asks Alexa.
This is an iPhone 11 Pro from Back Market.
Damn it, now
They
my commercial
specialize in
yet.
refurbished devices that feel like new as second.
¿Qué fecha es hoy?
Es domingo, 21 de marzo de 2027.
March 21st on a Sunday, 2027. Alexa said it. Okay, this was one that definitely made me scratch my head. I thought that this was a good idea, whoever wanted him to do this. They said to go to a police station. This is what I find weird. He has a key to get inside the police station. Like, I mean, maybe he found the key outside. I don't know. One of the police cars is running too. I don't know if he goes inside the police station or he tries to go in. But as you can see, there's nobody in there. I mean, cops usually freak out if you're trying to break into the police station. And yeah, this police car is running and he gets in. Maybe it was running for days. I don't know. That's why I find this one a little peculiar. Let me know in the comments what you think. During lockdowns, schools closed. They're still closed. There's a lot of schools in the United States here where people are being homeschooled, kids are being homeschooled. But, I mean, shouldn't there be maybe like a janitor there? Or maybe somebody gave them access to go into the school? I mean, these are possibilities. I'm not ruling that out. But this person said they'd give him $1 million if he went into a school. Now, maybe it's a lot harder. I know a lot of these people that comment on his videos are from Spain or close by. So they may know, or maybe they feel like it's really hard to get into some of these schools. And you can see he's in there and it's empty. Enter the Mestalla a la Cancha. I don't know. I think that's their football team, aka soccer stadium in Valencia, Spain. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't get upset with me. But he's walking around this stadium like he owns the place, opening up doors. I mean, you can see there's nobody there. I mean, maybe soccer's not in season right now. Possibly. There goes all the players, all their lockers. It's their locker room. And he comes across some merch there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one of the people that run the place. But this is cool right here. Like, he gets to go inside of this stadium. There's not one person there. You don't see any birds in the air again. It's a very open space. Some people say that was a drone floating in the sky.
Birds. That's not a drone floating in the sky. You guys know what that is. Just like on the NFL when they have the kickoffs or certain things, they have the cameras on the pulleys. You're not going to be able to see it like right there. Right there. So whenever you're watching the football game, you'll see the camera on the pulley system showing certain angles that we wouldn't normally get. So that's exactly what that is.
Open space. Some people say that was a drone floating in the sky. Now, there's a side of me that really believes it's the science fiction in me, because I love science fiction movies, and this is something out of a movie. I mean, when you watch his videos, you can't help but to feel like you're there with him. You're alone in these videos. Like, he's barely talking, he's moving around, and you feel like you're in his world alone. It's actually kind of cool. But at the same time, you feel bad for him. He's by himself. like I said, we're human. We need connections with people. I would miss my family. I'd miss my mom, my dad, my children, my pets. I mean, we don't realize how much those relationships matter to us. Being alone, that'd be terrible. I usually don't do videos like this. If you're new to my channel, I do go and explore scary places, and I've been mixing it up a little bit here too. If you enjoyed the video, please kiss that like button, just like your first kiss. You know, sloppy kiss. And if there's any really cool things, kind of like what I shared in this video, it doesn't always have to be just TikTok, but maybe just a video that you came across online, maybe a story that you want me to cover, let me know. Be sure to check out Javier. I'm going to leave a link down below to his TikTok channel. Gotta go for now before you leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.
Peace is my line, punk. Let's see here. So this is just nuts. I mean, if you guys got a plausible explanation for this, please let me know. If you know of another video that came out that debunked this, please let me know. But those of you guys who know how to do CGI programming, things of that nature, you know how hard it is to get rid of everything with it looking seamless. So put in your thoughts and just let me know, because I'm interested to find out what the hell's going on. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Every now and then I mix this word in because I found it so funny the first time I heard it. I think it was from Shaq. You know, no, it wasn't from Shaq. It was somebody who was talking smack about Shaq. But he remembers. You guys remember Ben Wallace from the NBA? Always just looked like the meanest mother to ever walk the earth. And there was a time he rejected Shaq, and he said, man, look, he rejects Shaq with the power of 10 crackheads. So hit that like button with the power of 10 crackheads, all right? Not only that, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll keep on throwing some more of these videos your way. And some more music videos, like always. So until then, peace.